Become still in your stillness. And welcome. If we haven't met before, I'm Jacob Glassmeyer, your Tai Chi guy. You join me here at lunchtime to find some peace and place so we can plug in, so we can unplug from the world around us. If you will, let your feet be right beneath your hips, the crown of your head suspended from the sky. Let your breath be natural, long in and out. For this class, don't be concerned of exactly where you're exhaling from, but just that you give notice to your breath. Let that be the focus of ourselves for this class. Feel your breath. Draw in through your nostrils, down the windpipe, into the bronchial tubes, filling your lungs. To the front, back, side, top, and bottom, letting your arms drape alongside you. Feeling your feet firmly fixed and flat to the floor. Exhale. A little bend to the knees. Now hands draw up to the heart, so the breath in. Let go. Breathing out. Draw the chi, the vital life force, up through the depths of the earth, through the soles of the feet. Send it back down. Imagine, if you will, that you're circulating your vital life force through the different channels through the body. And find those areas that may feel stuck. And let the energy just seep through, breaking through any area that needs some healing feeling. One more right here. Now, as we sink down, let the arms extend, opening up side to side. We're giving everyone brings us positivity and connection, a hug. Draw into ourselves, sink down through ourselves. And this representation here, reach in the arms side to side of all humankind energy, positive, of course. Flushing out the negative. Breathe in peace and healing. Send it through to create a newer you. Now, as you bend the knees throughout the entirety of class, feel it's equal to each side. Now here we reach out of this world, lengthening your spine, mind, and breath up, floating down. Now, if you notice that your speed is slightly faster than mine, well, slow down. I know, it's challenging at first, but your body will be so much happier with you. It's all a matter of practice. Yes? Breath in. Let it go. One more time, and we come down to a practice of standing Qigong. Letting the palms of your hands rest just where your belt buckle would be, in front of your belly. Take this moment to feel the spine lift back to the sky, the weight even to both legs. Feel the heaviness equal to each shoulder, and the hands relax, taking your breath in equal to both sides. Relax both hemispheres of your mind. Draw into a place of peace, wherever that is for you. And think on those things inside of you, whether it be your mental energy, emotional, or physical, to send some healing feeling. Draw the energy in, sink it down and through you. Now here we're going to take a wide step called a horse stance, because this is, as of February 1st, the year of the tiger. And so we're going to start with Wudan Qigong of 5 animal of tiger Qigong. So here we go. Let's just go through the movement, shall we? Hands come up. Now give me some claw right here. There you are. Now we're going to sit down like we're going to sit to a chair, as far down as your legs will allow, and reach the hands to the camera. Now turn your fingers external until they come internal, and we rise up through the legs, pull the hands in towards the shoulder, open up the chest with a beautiful breath in. Now here we're going to sit, if you will, ride the horse, press down and what is behind for you. Another external rotation of the fingers, and feel that right there in the chest and shoulder. Awesome. Breath in. We repeat the movement. Now, in this particular movement of Tiger Qigong, it helps to stimulate the meridian line of the lungs. The palms come back towards you. Now here, as you pull back, there's the big breath in. Feel the chest open. Legs are straight but not locked out, and we descend again. Exhale. Sweeping back in. Release the tension in your hands. So when we press out and push behind is where we create tension in the hands, and then we let go. So create the tension in the hands here. Flex the claws, right? Exhale. Release the claws. Let them retract, if you will. Breath in. Claws again. Sink down. Exhale. Now in this movement of working with your vital life force, we rise, yes, with a breath in. We sink with a breath out. Breath in. Let go. Each movement can be done really as many times as you like. Recommended 8 or more. 3, 5 just doesn't get it. Let's do 2 more. Because I firmly believe that these movements are like a gyroscope, creating that energy. The faster or the more we practice, right? The faster the gyroscope spins, the more kinetic energy it creates. Well, the more we practice our Qigong, the greater energy we increase to help our bodies increase its healing ability. Last one is here, family. Let go. Inhale, however you like, maybe in the nostrils. Last one here. Now here, the hands float up into the heart. We bring our feet back under our hips, however you like. Sink the chi. One more time. Let's open up to the walls. Extend the shoulders. There's that big hug. Bring this hug in for yourself because, well, you deserve it. Come back to our standing Qigong. Take a moment, if you will, and just feel through the body what it felt through the movements. It's similar to when you get a hug from someone that you love a lot, and after you step back from the embrace, you still have that feeling, right? Some good energy. Well, we've created some good energy through Tiger Qigong. Now let your hands float in, sinking down. A little bend to the knees. Let's hold up the sky. Now we're going to switch, right? We're going to switch over to some 8 brocade. We're going to hold up the sky. Now we did the Tiger Qigong in honor of the Lunar New Year, the year of the tiger. And here we're going to let the hands just drift down. Now this time when the hands drift down, the knees still take that little bend, but the arms just go heavy. Let's breathe back in. Let's draw it back up to the sky. If you like, looking up, following your hands, feel your tailbone tuck just a little. It releases the tension in the lumbar spine and allows the chi to travel up and down the spine more easily. There's a little bend to the knee. Feel that the weight's equal to each leg. Get to know yourself better. Inhale to the top the best that we can. Let go. Now we need to feel that our arms are extending straight to the sky. If for some reason you don't have the mobility to do so, then reach what is best to what to the sky means to your body. So that means if you have to reach a little bit forward, then you reach a little bit forward. But through practice, continual practice, our body begins to let go of the tension. Right here, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Find your flow. Let it go. So if I do 3 more and you do 4 more, well, perfect. That's your bonus. If you're finding that you're moving a little faster than me, the only thing I can do is tell you what my New Year's resolution is. Move slower. Slower is spelt with like 5 E's, 4 W's, 6 R's. Last one here. Slower. Now gather the chi. Let's bring it from beneath, from the earth, to the soles of the feet. Draw it back up. Sinking the chi. Come back to holding your basket, if you will. Now, you may have heard before this term self-cultivation. So to cultivate is to grow, to nourish, to increase, right? So we focus here, what we feel through the body. We give it more attention. We let it grow. So this movement, standing, Qigong, is called cultivating the Qi, growing your vital life force. Breathe in, let it go. One more breath, just like that. Maybe with a smile as you let it go. Hands float in, coming down. Arms relax. Now here we go. Let's bring our feet together. It doesn't matter which foot. Let the crown of your head lift up to the sky. This is our position of no position, our stillness within our stillness. Lengthen the crown of your head. Feel your spine pull from the base upward to the sky. Let your jaw release and your tongue is somewhere in the roof of your mouth. Let your mind carry yourself to that place of peace. Let your breath continue to be large. Remember I spoke about tucking the tailbone? Try that. Now in the movements of Tai Chi, all of our joints are bent, hinging, meaningful for our knees and elbows. So there's always a bend. So even here, let's sink down just enough you feel the bend to the knees, yes? And the arms are heavy. Now we're going to step out to the beach because who doesn't want to, right? Especially this time of year. So put all the way down to your yin-yang side. Side step with your toes. Don't worry about when you're breathing. You came in breathing. So your body will pick this up anyway. Feel the weight equal to each leg. Now let's make a wave right here. Opening the door to our movements of Tai Chi. Now with the celebration of the New Year coming up for our Lunar New Year, Tiger, we're going to do a movement here called carrying the tiger back to the mountain from Yan style Tai Chi. We're going to break it down into as many simplistic parts as possible and then bring it all together, making it whole. Now this is right here is just pulsing up and down, because in Tai Chi, when one part moves, all parts move. So we sink, we breathe out, arms descend, so do we. And we lengthen, breath draws in, arms rise. And we're going to do one more, and then we're going to let our lower dantian, remember that place just below your belly button, carry us to the beach. So here we go. Carry yourself to the beach. Now the beach hand, this one, comes down to the lower dantian. And here we are, embracing the full moon. Let's open up, breath in. Now, in accordance with our yin-yang philosophy, what goes up must go down. What goes down must go up. Because as we expand here, we rise our chest. And the ribs behind, preferably. We exhale, we draw in the qi, the vital life force. Breath in, breath out. Collect, compress, concentrate, if you will, the energy, and now expand it all through you. Last one is here. Now place all of your weight into the side of the yin-yang. Just take a regular step out. Nothing fancy today. Just step out, hinge the knee, toe comes to the floor, back heel to the floor. And we're going to rock back, turn a little bit to the yin-yang, and then a greater turn to the leg that's extending. Breath in, we come back. Breath out, we go forward. Now, in the traditionalism of Yan style Tai Chi, this stance is much longer. You find the step that works best for you. Anytime you need to adjust, just do so whenever, and then keep the flow going on. Now, the bottom hand is going to carry out and stop just over the top of the knee. If you need to, look down and say, okay, it's there, and let's bring it back into the lower dantian. And so it's like we're serving, but it stops right here. Yes, just over the knee. Come back. Now, this top hand is going to push, extend over the top of the hand here. Fingers pull up, carrying the tiger back to the mountain. We pull back, embrace the full moon. So I guess if you would like to say, fingers pull up, we can carry the tiger back to the mountain under the cover of the full moon. Inhale, exhale. Now feel how your knees are staying bent, one greater than the other. And then we shift. Even your extended leg still has a little bend right here, okay? Now, as we extend forward, the palm comes up, because here is where the arms of the tiger would sit. The spine is against you, and your bottom hand is where the tailbone sits, okay? Now, let's come back. Breath in, breath out. One more time. Now, as we come back to embrace the full moon, the leg that stepped out, bring it back in. Shift the moon, turn it upside down right here in front of yourself. Now the same, only the other leg. We step forward. Let's rock a few times right here. Get the feel of the movement. Now, our knees stay bent through the entirety, so that way you don't rise up and then go down and rise up and go down. Yes? So the knees stay bent here. We just float across like a ship in the ocean. A little turn. Now the bottom hand stops just over the knee. If you need to, look down, say hands over the knee, toes to the floor. Great. Let's pull it back, breath in. Now a little lifting of the toe in the front here. Feel all the weight here with the tailbone tucked under. And let's go out. The top hand, there we go. There's the press. And let's draw back with the breath in. We're carrying the tiger back to the mountain. What kind of tiger would you have? Would you have a white tiger? The traditional like orange, black, brown tiger? Or would it be a cub? Or do you picture yourself carrying a full-size tiger? It's our imagination. It's where we draw our peace from. We create that space we can go to any time, even without the movement, right? We can just sit and imagine doing this movement. Now here, stay with me. Arms turn. There's the moon. We're going to step back into place and do singles on each side. So step back, shift the weight back over to this leg, take this foot out, and let's carry the tiger back to the mountain. Here, now arms turn around. There's our moon. Let's come back into place. Breathing in, stepping out, breathing in. Now here's the full turn. Turn all the way, let the belly button and the lower dantian go to the leg you stepped out with. And then we draw back in. Shift the weight over. Take our step out. Carry your tiger back to the mountain. Turn the moon upside down. Let's come back into place. Now we have one more part to add on. This is our T step. Now, if you've been in class before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's no biggie. It just simply means that as we step in with this foot, that the heel of the other goes to the arch. So every time we step in to step out, okay? So we stepped in, and now we step out and carry the tiger back to the mountain. There's the moon. Embrace, come back into place. Feet under hips, so we have a place to carry our heel to into the arch so we can go out. There's the turn and release. Try to find where the movement is so fluid that you can't decide where the beginning and the end is, like the yin and yang. Doesn't have to be perfect today. Besides, what is perfection but is in the eye of the beholder? One more each side. Stepping in, just stepping out. Now here, hold the tree. Stepping back into place, coming face to face with the camera. Sinking the chi 3 times. Gather from where you like, from the earth, from around humankind, or out of this world. Or all 3. We have 3 times, yes? Let your arms rest just before you. Cultivate the vital life force. Feel the crown of your head lift closer to the stars. Feel your feet hold to the earth as it supports you. Release any tension in your jaw that may have been created unbeknownst to you. And breathe. Let your shoulders stay out of the business of breathing. Let everything extend from the belly upward. And just as it gets to the center of your chest, send it to your back and then send it out your nose or mouth. Hands float in. Sinking down, if you will, external rotation with your thumbs. Gathering the chi 3 times from above. Here we get to lengthen our mind, our spine, and our breath. So each time you reach up, try to reach up a little higher. Every time you breathe in, see if you can breathe in a little deeper. And every time you reach above, grab a little higher to another star, a planet, a nebula, or the new telescope that went up there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this last passing of the hands in this wonderful new year of 2022, I invite you to think about those people, places, things, thoughts, and ideas that bring you health, healing, hope, and happiness into your mind, your mental energy. into your heart, your emotional energy, into your body, your physical energy, pausing, cultivating, growing, increasing you. Let your hands float into your abdominals. Pull the energy down and through all of who and what you are. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so very much for joining me here today. It's been a pleasure to be with you. And remember my mission statement that we have one life, one body. Make the most of both. Be well, my friends. I look forward to seeing you here next time in the Rose Studio. Be well. Bye-bye.